Hi, welcome to What the Flick. I'm Christy. That is Alonzo. That is Matt. I am fashion challenged today, apparently. I could be the referee of your rugby match, though. That could be it.
Maybe.
We're talking about Inferno. There is yet another Ron Howard movie based on these ridiculous Dan Brown books.
And thank God there was, because I needed a nap. And
you were refreshed and perky afterward.
Refreshed and
Will you
perky
tell us
afterwards.
about the parts of Inferno that you saw?
Yeah, so Inferno put me to sleep. It is, I guess, a movie. Well, you start off with Robert Langdon, played by Tom Hanks, who wakes up in the hospital and God only knows what's going on with him. He's having visions. He's been apparently shot near the head, and people are after him and he doesn't know why. And then it turns out there are mysterious people doing mysterious things and he has to solve the mystery.
Professor Langdon, we need your help. 3 days ago, a man killed himself. We think it was part of something much bigger. There was a package in his pocket.
And what was it?
It's Dante's Inferno.
Dante defined our modern conception of hell 700 years ago. But these circles of hell have been rearranged.
With anagrams, though, we have anagrams all the time. The thing with all these movies, which cracks me up, is how quickly they figure things out, right? So I will admit, I read the first Da Vinci Code as a professional to know what the hell I'm talking about. I did not read this one, but what's funny about all these movies is that, like, the things that take pages and pages and pages to figure out, and you're right along with them. It's like, oh, that's an anagram for such and such. Let's go there. And it's just dizzying and hilarious.
Yeah, this is Slylock Fox, the movie. You know, it's all these little puzzles and little things to figure out. I have to say, this is the least bad of the three of them because these movies have gotten so absurd that it's easier to laugh at them. Because I've been kind of laughing at them the whole time. I mean, when Ewan McGregor parachutes onto the Vatican in the last one, it's like, come on, you know. And this one's even stupider. And so on that level, I at least had a better time.
I'm not sure that it knows it's stupid.
Oh, it doesn't matter if it knows.
I'm not sure it knows. I think the one person who knows the stuff is ridiculous is Irfan Khan.
Oh,
as
God.
the fixer, as the shadowy fixer, whatever he is.
I kind of want that dude.
Puts that movie in a bag and walks off with it. Irfan Khan is the total star of this film.
I want his movie. That's what I want. He's more interesting than everybody else here. Yes.
Right, I want a story about that guy and his business. Because
Yes.
it's really cool. Now, I will say, this movie starts off doing something kind of interesting in that you're following Langdon, like he doesn't know what's going on and people are after him and oh shit, right? And that's kind of cool. Like he has no memory of the last couple of days. And then the movie kind of mostly abandons that.
Well, he gets his memory back as it goes along. He's like, the stuff that's happening is wearing off.
Every time he needs to, he can remember something.
But he can't remember what the word is for coffee.
At
right?
first.
Right.
No, I will say giving that character head trauma was a smart move. Because
I wish I had it too.
he's such a know-it-all, shut up commenters, that, you know, like it's nice to have him spend half the movie being kind of confused and not dropping little things about, you know, Adriatic fishermen or, you know, the secrets of archways or
But
whatever.
then he does that.
But then he does eventually, yes. But, you know, at least there's a while there where he's just like, what, huh, what, you know.
And he does have Felicity Jones, who is his equal, as the plucky young emergency room doctor who treats him, but also happens to be brilliant at puzzles, just like he is, and was a fan of his. And so it's kind of, their banter and their energy is kind of fun, I guess. She's always likable.
Yeah, but then I just dozed off. Like, I just didn't care.
Do you know what happened?
Yeah.
All right.
I dozed off in the boring parts. And yeah, there's a big, like,
there's a twist that works.
Spoiler alert, there's a twist.
There's a twist that works, and those are rare.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
But then
right,
there are like multiple, because there's multiple people who are after him, and there are multiple double crosses and crazy things that are happening, and that becomes kind of ridiculous after a while, I think.
If you want to see one movie with a twist that works this weekend, go see The Handmaiden, which we'll be talking about elsewhere.
Oh, yeah.
For a lot of reasons. So yeah, this is it's kind of breathless. Ron Howard's pacing is sort of it's insistent and breathless and kind of one note in that regard. The Hans Zimmer score that comes along with it is also like da 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 and very anxiety inducing, and the sound design is very screechy because he's had head trauma. He has visions of Dante's hell.
Right.
All the time.
David
It's
Koepp
freaky.
wrote this in total like blockbuster mode. You know, this is not a one for me movie for him for sure. You
It
know,
is big and noisy, but you know, I guess if you are a Dan Brown completist.
yeah. If you
Not so noisy, it kept me up.
I mean, I know. I was kind of goofing on this before about having to see it, and several people were like, "No, I love those movies."
Really?
I'm like, okay.
I'm like, who wanted another one? They just keep making them. Who
Somebody
wants them?
that's already like a giant hit overseas.
I mean,
apparently.
look,
so.
like if people like these, fine. It's not. There are worse movies that we've seen.
Absolutely.
Right? This is not an affront to filmmaking.
So
It's just a little.
If you like those, I guess you'll probably like
Right.
this one. It's more of the
for
stuff
those
that you
people
want.
that like that sort of thing,
You will
that
like this
is
sort
the
of thing.
And
that they
Tom
like.
Hanks, you know, what he does is tough. The balance of being like both the most brilliant person in the room at all times, but also being the accessible everyman.
Right.
He makes that look really effortless, and
True.
that's his bread and butter. And so, you know, it's easy to overlook how good Tom Hanks is. And
And
also
the hair is way better in this movie.
Yes, and because Tom Hanks has this movie coming out, we got to see him on maybe one of the best Saturday Night Live skits ever
Right.
in Black Jeopardy.
Yes.
If you have
Right.
not watched this, go to Google, go to YouTube. You're already
You're
on
already here.
YouTube. Stay in YouTube and look up Black Jeopardy because of the timing of the movie, it's brilliant.
Yeah, and 100 Floors of Terror.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, I'll show you 100
Oh,
Floors
okay,
of Terror.
please do.
That's good
All
too.
right, so anyway, so it's well made, you know, production values, people are good in it, it's just dumb.
I
So-
just, you know, here's the thing. The one time in my life that I've gotten to go to Paris, I couldn't get near the Louvre because of all the fucking Da Vinci Code tour people who had their like thing to find the secret, you know, box top in the Last Supper or whatever. So this movie ruins new museums, mostly in Florence. So, you know,
Well, don't go to Florence.
Look forward to that,
There you go.
tourists.
All right, so my number is a 5.6. What do you guys say?
Is that a 6? I mean, it was stupid, but I was entertained.
All right.
4.
Okay. Our number is a 5.2. It is way lower than that on the tomato meter.
Yeah, it's in the 20s, I think.
26, 27, 26, somewhere in
That's
there.
a lot of
so-
splat.
All right, so see it or don't. Bye.